Hi everybody, welcome to Nomtrition. This segment is going to discuss a common issue a lot of users are having with the MyFitnessPal application. They're mentioning that the total calories on one side is not equaling to the total calories on the other side once they add up all their macronutrients together. Estimating is not a bad thing, but if there's a major difference in calories, that will pose some problems. I've heard of some people having discrepancies by as much as 250 to 300 calories in a day. That doesn't sound like much, but if you add that in a span of 2 weeks, that's going to be an added pound onto you, or more. And a pound is 3,500 calories. Now, there's a lot of questions as to why this is happening from users, and it's awesome to see people being proactive and trying to figure this out. I've heard of people saying it's probably the thermic effect of food, so we should account for that phenomenon. I've heard of people saying it's the fiber content, because fiber is a carbohydrate, but it doesn't create any calories for us, so we should subtract that amount. I've even heard of a MyFitnessPal staff member blaming it on the users, saying that it's because they're able to input information into the application, mentioning because some user entered food entries may have incomplete or incorrect macronutrient information, we do not calculate the calories in an item based on the macronutrient values. Your total calories for the day is simply a sum of the calorie values entered for each food item. This is why you are seeing a disparity between total calories for the day and totals based on carbs, proteins, or fat. Come to find out, it's actually mathematical problems. It's with the rounding errors and where they round. Another MyFitnessPal staff member mentions, "Hey, thanks for posting your question. While you will see 4 grams when entering a single serving, that is for display purposes, because the decimals are not displayed. If you enter the food into your diary with 10 servings, it will enter with 36 grams rather than 40 grams. When there are decimal amounts involved, you may see your total for that nutrients column get rounded to the nearest gram at the bottom. Regards, MyFitnessPal staff." Let's take a closer look at the example that was just given to us by the staff member. So the staff member mentions if we have a number, for instance, 3.6 grams, okay? And because of the decimal, they're going to change it to 4 grams. As you can see, there was 2 significant digits. Now there is only 1 significant digit. Now in math, if you have less significant digits, it will be less precise. Now let's just use the same method, but make the number larger. So instead of 3.6, let's make this 36.5 grams. And what is that going to equal? My logic would be to make this 37 grams. Okay? No. With MyFitnessPal, because the numbers get larger, if there's more digits, what they do is they round away further from the decimal point. Okay? They're not going to round to the power of 1. They're going to round to the power of 10 sometimes. And if the number gets larger, then they're going to round to the hundreds place. Okay? So instead of 37 grams, they're going to round it here to the power of 10. So making this 40 grams. And that's where the discrepancy is coming from. Now, it wouldn't matter so much if they were to add up all of the raw numbers and then round, so then it wouldn't be such a big difference. But they're doing it for each item for breakfast, each item for lunch, and each item for dinner. And if you extrapolate that, that's where you get erroneous results. Now, not one application is going to be perfect. You know, if you take all of the best software applications out there or whatever, there's gonna be some pros and cons. You just gotta know what you want from an application. If you want a easy to use, user-friendly application with the very large database, MyFitnessPal is great, but it does have accuracy issues, so for type A people, it's not a good fit. I've heard of other applications like Snap It, or it's the same company from Lose It, and what you do is you can just take a picture and it has photo recognition, and you don't have to enter anything in. You just snap it, and it's about 87% accurate to 93%. So that's pretty cool. You don't have to enter anything in. All you got to do is just take a picture, and it'll just do the rest of the work for you. And there's also My Macros. I see a lot of fitness guys use this because they deal with the decimals, with the placement value, so it is a lot more accurate. I've also heard of Fat Secret. That's a really great one. And for my clients, I like to use Diet Master. It's a great software program because I get to customize my clients' meals, and I get to see what they're doing, and there's a lot of control in there, and I have a lot of recipes that I could create for my clients, and it's very, very accurate. That's what I like about it. For some people with other applications, they might have a difference of like 100, 200, 300 calories. Mine, it only has a difference of like 4 to 5 calories in a day. So that's what I like. I like to have accuracy for my clients, especially when I'm trying to figure out a baseline. But the takeaway message is that it doesn't matter what application you use, but as long as you're tracking your food. And it's great to create that awareness for yourself, even if an application is not that perfect. So folks, keep food journaling, and I hope this solves some of the issues that people have been running into with MyFitnessPal. So thank you for watching this video, and please comment at the bottom of the YouTube video, or if you're on Instagram, go ahead and say hi, or on Facebook, let me know that you guys appreciate the video. Thank you very much.